Over 2,500 years ago, a man was born who would change the spiritual course of the world, not as a god, not as a prophet, but as a teacher. He became known as the Buddha, the Enlightened One. In this video, we'll explore the history of Buddha and uncover some fascinating facts you may not have heard before, from royal beginnings to global influence. Who was Buddha? The man we call Buddha was born as Siddhartha Gautama, around the 5th to 6th century BCE, in a region that is now part of Nepal. He was born into royalty, a prince, surrounded by luxury, wealth, and a life carefully sheltered from suffering. But that would not last forever. The four sights that changed everything. Siddhartha's life took a dramatic turn when he left the palace walls and witnessed four things he had never seen before: an old man, a sick man, a dead body, and a wandering holy man. These sights awakened him to the truth that suffering is part of life, and led him to question everything he knew. The Great Renunciation. At age 29, Siddhartha made a radical decision. He left behind his wife, his child, and his royal life to seek answers to life's greatest question: how can we overcome suffering? He wandered, meditated, fasted, and studied with the greatest teachers of his time. Enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. After years of searching, Siddhartha sat beneath a Bodhi tree in what is now Bodh Gaya, India. He vowed not to rise until he found the truth. After days of deep meditation, he awakened, not in the physical sense, but in the spiritual one. He became the Buddha, the Awakened One. Buddha did not see himself as a god. One of the most interesting facts about the Buddha is that he never claimed to be divine. He saw himself as a human being who found a path, a way out of suffering. And he believed anyone could do the same. The middle way. Buddha taught what he called the middle way, a life between extreme self-indulgence and extreme self-denial. Balance, awareness, and compassion became central to his philosophy. The Four Noble Truths at the core of Buddhism are four simple but profound ideas. 1. Life involves suffering. 2. Suffering comes from attachment and desire. 3. There is a way to end suffering. 4. The way is through the Eightfold Path: right view, right action, right speech, and so on. His first teachings were given to 5 monks. Buddha's first sermon was delivered in a deer park near Sarnath, to 5 former companions. They became his first followers, and the beginning of the Buddhist monastic community known as the Sangha. He taught for over 40 years. For the next 4 decades, Buddha walked from village to village across northern India, teaching anyone who would listen, kings, peasants, monks, and merchants alike. He died peacefully at 80. Buddha passed away around age 80, lying between 2 sal trees, calm and aware, a state Buddhists call parinirvana, or final nirvana after death. His last words were said to be, "All things are impermanent. Strive on with diligence." Fun fact: Buddha is a title, not a name. Buddha means the Awakened One. Many believe there were Buddhas before Siddhartha, and others may come in the future. In this sense, becoming a Buddha is a spiritual goal, not a divine identity. Buddhism has no central god. Unlike many world religions, Buddhism doesn't revolve around worship of a single god. Instead, it focuses on personal growth, mindfulness, and insight into the true nature of reality. The laughing Buddha isn't Siddhartha. The chubby, smiling figure often seen in restaurants and shops is actually a Chinese monk named Budai, associated with happiness and prosperity. He's a symbol of joy, but not the historical Buddha. Buddhist symbols are everywhere, from lotus flowers to Dharma wheels. Buddhist symbols represent peace, wisdom, and the journey to enlightenment. The lotus, for example, blooms beautifully even in muddy waters, a symbol of rising above suffering. Buddhism has many branches. Today, Buddhism is practiced in many forms, Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana being the main ones. They vary in tradition but all trace their roots back to Siddhartha Gautama. Millions celebrate Vesak Day. Vesak is the most important Buddhist holiday, celebrating the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and death, all believed to have happened on the same day of the year. Meditation was central to his practice. Buddha emphasized meditation as a key to awakening. He taught mindfulness, awareness of breath, and insight into the impermanence of all things. Today, millions around the world practice these same techniques. The Buddha's teachings spread peacefully. Unlike many religious movements, Buddhism spread across Asia through peaceful teachings, not conquest. Traders, monks, and scholars carried it to Sri Lanka, China, Japan, Thailand, and beyond. Ashoka the Great helped spread Buddhism. The Indian Emperor Ashoka, after a brutal war, embraced Buddhism and helped spread it across Asia by building monasteries and sending out missionaries. His message still resonates today. More than 2 millennia later, the teachings of Buddha continue to inspire people to live more mindfully, act with compassion, and seek peace within themselves. In a fast-moving world, his message is more relevant than ever. From a sheltered prince to a global symbol of wisdom, the Buddha's journey reminds us that true freedom doesn't come from what we own, but from what we understand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these facts about Buddha, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to explore next.